Put your hands behind your back. You got any weapons on you? Give me your hands right here. Yep. You got my hand. Go. You got my hand. Let's go. You grab my phone? Yeah, we got you. All right, roll to me, brother.
When fraudsters and scammers tangle with no-nonsense cops, their clever schemes often crumble under scrutiny. From elaborate deceptions to clumsy lies, these four encounters reveal how quickly wit turns to regret when faced with sharp-eyed law enforcement. On May 25, 2023, in an upscale suburban neighborhood, police executed a search warrant at the home of a woman accused of defrauding her employer out of nearly $2 million. What started as a routine audit had spiraled into one of the largest corporate fraud cases in recent years.
No, I'm on the phone with my lawyer. I'm on the phone with my lawyer.
Let go.
What started as a simple audit quickly unraveled into a $1 million fraud investigation. Over several years, a financial administrator at a corporate services firm allegedly stole over $1.3 million. The scheme ran unchecked from 2017 to 2023.
For 6 years, from 2017 to 2023, a financial administrator exploited her access to payroll systems, forging checks, and approving unauthorized transfers. Investigators later uncovered that she used a company-issued security fob to generate unique authorization codes, masking illegal direct deposits as legitimate employee payments. In just 6 months leading up to her termination, she transferred over $380,000, more than 12 times her expected salary.
DeKalb Police! Search warrant! DeKalb Police! Search warrant! Open the door! DeKalb Police, open the door! Open the door! I have a search warrant. Open the door. Okay, man. Anyone else home?
No, it's just me and my dog. Can I please see the warrant, please?
Yep, we'll give you a copy. What is this? Is your husband home or your...
The scheme unraveled after auditors flagged discrepancies in financial records. When confronted by her employer, the suspect admitted to signing fraudulent checks but denied any wrongdoing. After being locked out of company systems and escorted from the building, she failed to show up for a scheduled follow-up meeting. Authorities built a solid case against her, securing a search warrant for her residence and personal accounts.
Can I call my lawyer at least? Like,
Yep, you can do that.
so I have to wait until you guys give me my
Yes,
phone.
there's a search warrant signed by a judge that says that we will be searching your house. Okay. Max, you got
When officers arrived at her home, they announced their presence loudly, demanding entry. Initially hesitant, the suspect eventually complied, though not without resistance. Officers assured her they would provide a copy of the search warrant, but insisted she step outside while they ensured the house was secure.
There's like a door over here on the fire. I'm checking the doors behind you. You gotta go around.
Take your time, guys. No rush.
Yeah, there's deep corner to the right. Turn it.
Am I under arrest or something?
At the moment, no.
I'm not understanding why I can't call my husband just to tell him to head back this way then.
Nope, I understand you don't have a phone on you right now, so you can't.
As the search progressed, investigators uncovered high-value items believed to have been purchased with stolen funds. Among these were luxury jewelry pieces worth over $116,000, including a diamond chain, multiple necklaces valued between $1,000 and $155,000, and earrings priced at $35,000 per pair.
I don't have anyone in DeKalb else to pick up my kid.
Okay, just not at this moment. Okay, we gotta make sure the house is safe, everyone's safe, and then we'll start having conversation. Okay?
Go police. Search warrant. Go back here. Go back here. Yep.
Cash totaling approximately $500 was also found, along with financial documents revealing forged checks made out in her name exceeding $43,000. Evidence pointed to Amazon purchases amounting to $28,500, which included electronics, clothing, and other personal luxuries shipped directly to her address.
Call your husband.
I do have another phone I can use though. Or
That's
I can
also part of the search.
My tablet's part of it too?
You guys clear?
We're almost about 15 seconds. We'll be done.
Alright, clear. You guys next person.
I swear no one is here but me and my dogs.
That's okay. They got it checked out. I appreciate you.
I swear.
I know.
Further investigation revealed the suspect had fraudulently obtained company health insurance from 2019 to 2023 without paying her share, costing the firm an additional $39,000. Records indicated she had meticulously altered company policies and processes to benefit herself, all while maintaining appearances as a trusted employee.
Who's all under arrest? Who's
As
in
of,
charge?
as of right now, you're the only one here, so as of right now, you're the only that's being charged.
Who else would be charged? My husband would be charged?
I don't. Just concerned about talking to you, okay?
You said you would answer more of my questions.
He will. We've got to do this part first. We will talk to you more at the police department. So for now.
So when can I make my phone call?
By the time the search concluded, authorities had amassed significant evidence linking her to the alleged crimes. As detectives prepared to take her into custody, she questioned why she couldn't remain near her home. It was pretty obvious, but the officers calmly explained she was under arrest for theft and would be taking a trip downtown.
During the search of the suspect's home, investigators uncovered a significant amount of high-value items. Among the most notable finds was an estimated $116,000 worth of jewelry, including a large diamond chain, multiple necklaces ranging from $1,000 to $15,000 each, earrings valued between $3,000 and $5,000 per pair.
Upon arrival at the station, the suspect learned she faced multiple charges, including theft over $1 million, misappropriation of financial institution property over $1 million, continuing financial crimes enterprise, and 3 counts of forgery. Her bond was set at $500,000, reflecting the severity of the allegations. Despite mounting evidence, she entered a plea of not guilty during her arraignment.
The woman was charged with theft over $1 million, Class X felony, misappropriation of financial institution property over $1 million, Class X felony, continuing financial crimes enterprise, Class 1 felony, and 3 counts of forgery, Class 3 felony. Her bond was set at $500,000, and she later pleaded not guilty.
A review of her phone revealed searches related to potential legal consequences, including terms like money laundering, fraud, and asset misappropriation. These queries suggested she was aware of the risks involved in her actions, yet continued unchecked for years. With the last scheduled court date set for early 2025, this remains an open case. On March 2024, in La Crosse, Wisconsin, police responded to a suspicious incident at a Menards store after security reported a vehicle with tampered license plates. What unfolded was a chaotic scene involving a bold theft attempt, a high-speed chase through the parking lot, and an embarrassing downfall for the suspect.
2024, officers were dispatched to a Menards store in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Following the report of a suspicious incident, police received a call from Menards security about a vehicle in the parking lot with tape covering its license plate and the make and the model symbols on the rear. Later identified as 40-year-old James, was inside the store shopping.
A call came in from Menards security about a car in the parking lot with its license plate and model symbols obscured by tape. Officers quickly arrived to investigate, making contact with the driver, a woman who claimed ignorance about the alterations.
Stop! What are you doing? Your hands in your back. You're under arrest. Your hands in your back. You're under arrest.
While she appeared cooperative, removing the tape and apologizing profusely, officers positioned themselves discreetly to monitor the situation further. Meanwhile, the passenger, later identified as 40-year-old James, remained inside the store.
Roll. Roll on your side, man, so you can breathe. What's your name?
Roll to your side, dude. Roll to your side so you can breathe. Now let's sit up. Ready?
James.
That ain't your name.
We're gonna find your name out, man. Why don't you tell us? This is James.
James, who had a history of felony convictions dating back to 2000, filled a cart with over $1,100 worth of items, including a chainsaw, machete, and other construction tools. Instead of proceeding to checkout, he bypassed all points of sale and sprinted out of the store. Security gave chase, but James stumbled repeatedly, dropping the cart multiple times as he fled. His masterful heist ended abruptly when officers caught up to him near the parking lot.
See my water bottle?
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Graham ran it over.
You ran it over?
Yeti didn't last, man. Great Yeti commercial if it would have survived it, but he ran her over.
Did you tuck anything in your jeans at all or no?
Deep breaths. You gotta take breaths, man. Longer breaths. Hold them. Breathing fast doesn't help.
During his arrest, James resisted initially, tensing up as deputies tried to handcuff him. At the same time, security alerted officers that the woman in the vehicle was driving away hastily. Officers dispatched units to intercept her, though no immediate charges were filed against her due to lack of evidence linking her to the crime.
So if you take deep breaths, that's going to help a lot better.
In through the nose, out through the mouth.
Yep. Ready? Yep. Real deep, man.
You want like a swig of water if we have any, or just don't want to smoke?
Well, let's catch your breath before we start smoking, man.
We should have a bottle in the back.
Back at the scene, James struggled to catch his breath while being questioned, claiming he hadn't realized the gravity of the situation until it was too late. While processing James, officers discovered additional details about his past legal troubles, including probation violations and numerous arrests. He was a hardened felon, and nothing he was going to say could get him out of this.
Let me get a bag. You would have had a break if you would have just stopped. But when we got to run and chase you.
I don't know what's chasing me. I got the light.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't know.
Lights and sirens, man. Lights and sirens are usually a sign that the police are behind you.
Is there anything else on you that we may have missed when we were searching you? Now is the time to let us know.
Despite this record, James expressed surprise at how events had unfolded, jokingly mentioning a fake mustache he thought might have been part of his disguise. As officers documented the stolen goods, they couldn't help but remark on the absurdity of the situation, even humorously noting that one of the items, a Yeti water bottle, had been run over during the chaos.
Well, I have to have your permission. Is that okay if I do that? I can do it right here in front of you. You're being trespassed from Menards.
This is just all civil through them. This isn't us. This is all Menards.
Yeah?
It's funny how she waited so long and then decided to leave though. Well, she moved. He was watching her too, and she changed.
The investigation revealed that James had acted alone, though his accomplice in the vehicle may have played a role by altering the license plate. Officers issued trespass warnings banning James from all Menards locations. When asked why he ran despite knowing the consequences, James admitted panic took over, leading to poor decisions. Investigators later reviewed surveillance footage, confirming James's actions and solidifying their case against him.
You're gonna be stiff, man.
See you, Matt.
Head over to this one here. Nothing else on you? You already checked. Yeah, let it go all the way in.
Doesn't go in.
Should I go the other side? Yeah. There's one spot, none of them.
Ultimately, James faced misdemeanor charges for retail theft, resisting arrest, and obstructing an officer. He was released 7 days later on a signature bond. Over the next 5 months, however, James encountered trouble again, facing new charges for unrelated incidents, including attempted battery, threats to an officer, strangulation, and disorderly conduct. On October 30th, 2023, in Hobe Sound, Florida, deputies with the Martin County Sheriff's Office were alerted to a black BMW possibly linked to recent thefts and burglaries. What followed was a tense sequence of events involving reckless driving, covert surveillance by an aviation unit, and the apprehension of 3 teens caught red-handed attempting to commit fraud.
2023, deputies with the Martin County Sheriff's Office were informed about the presence of a black BMW in Hobe Sound, Florida. The BMW, deputies had spotted it traveling on the highway and observed it driving recklessly before it departed from a Walmart shortly after. The Sheriff's Office Aviation Unit was then deployed and maintained continuous visual contact with the vehicle.
Deputies first spotted the BMW driving erratically near a Walmart. After leaving the parking lot, the vehicle caught the attention of the Sheriff's Office Aviation Unit, which maintained constant visual contact as it traveled through town. Unaware they were being monitored from above, the occupants continued their journey until stopping at another Walmart location. There, 2 passengers exited the car and entered the store while the driver waited inside.
Stopped in front of the entrance. We lost eye momentarily because of the building.
Passenger to reoccupy the car.
No visual of the passenger, correct?
I'm left black male, black hoodie, white writing. If you're going to make contact, make good contact, so you can't wiggle out of there.
However, both males immediately fled on foot at the first sight of law enforcement.
They went on foot, southbound through the parking lot.
Detectives in plainclothes quickly identified the 2 passengers as 17-year-old Jamarcus Reed and 19-year-old Javaris Whitehead. Inside the store, the teens were observed using multiple credit cards at self-checkout registers to purchase gift cards. Jamarcus eventually left carrying a bag filled with newly acquired gift cards, while Javaris remained behind, continuing his attempts to charge more items. Meanwhile, the driver, later identified as 17-year-old Dana Williams, stayed in the car, seemingly unaware of the unfolding drama.
Give me your hand! Put your hands now! Give me your hands! Give me your... Let the dog go! Let the dog go! Get out now!
What's the third one wearing?
Tan pants.
Get that out.
According to the photo.
As law enforcement closed in, both Jamarcus and Javaris fled on foot upon noticing deputies approaching. Officers gave chase, shouting commands for them to stop and get on the ground. Despite their initial resistance, both teens were quickly subdued and handcuffed. During this time, additional deputies surrounded the vehicle, ensuring no one else attempted to escape. The third suspect, Dana, was peacefully taken into custody without incident.
I haven't even been here for 10 minutes. Sit on the seat. Sit on the tailgate.
Yeah, I'll pick up road.
We're at in Broward.
Yes, sir.
So, listen, you already have a couple charges on you, okay? Either we fingerprint you and figure out who you are, or you're not going to tell me your name and you're going to catch another charge.
A thorough search of the BMW revealed numerous stolen items, including wallets, debit and credit cards, and approximately $19,100 worth of Visa gift cards purchased fraudulently. Among the evidence seized were debit cards belonging to victims whose identities had likely been compromised during earlier burglaries. Investigators noted that the suspects appeared to have coordinated their efforts, with each playing a specific role in the operation: driver, lookout, and buyer.
Good job. Thanks, guys. Are you gonna put the stuff in on duty?
What's your guardian's name? And who is she or he? Simple question.
Mom's name.
Upon searching their vehicle, deputies discovered numerous stolen items, including wallets, debit and credit cards, and 19 $100 Visa gift cards purchased fraudulently.
During questioning, the teens provided inconsistent answers about their involvement in the scheme. One claimed ignorance about the source of the credit cards, while another insisted he only acted as the driver. However, surveillance footage from Walmart confirmed all three were actively involved in the fraudulent transactions. Officers emphasized the importance of honesty during questioning, warning the teens that lying could result in additional charges.
As a result, Dana, Jamarcus, and Javaris were each charged with felony counts of burglary, possession of stolen credit debit cards ×6, fraudulent use of credit cards, and criminal use of personal identification. Javaris entered a plea of no contest and was ultimately sentenced to 67 days in jail.
Ultimately, Dana, Jamarcus, and Javaris were charged with felony counts of burglary, possession of stolen credit or debit cards, and fraudulent use of credit cards. Due to his age, Javaris entered a plea of no contest and received a sentence of 67 days in jail, along with 2 years of community supervision. Records for Dana and Jamarcus, both minors, remain sealed, though their cases are expected to proceed through juvenile court. On an ordinary afternoon in Forsyth, Georgia, a routine shopping trip turned into a police investigation when two suspects were caught allegedly shoplifting from a Walmart. Megan Clay, 21, and Todd Pope, 25, faced off with law enforcement after asset protection officers noticed them and alerted authorities.
Just after 1 p.m. at a Walmart in Forsyth, Georgia, where the everyday low prices may not have been low enough for one couple.
Hey, y'all mind stopping for just a second, please? And thank you. Stand right here. I don't need you to move.
The incident began when officers approached the couple inside the store, identifying them as potential shoplifters. Both Megan and Todd denied having any stolen items, but asset protection employees soon discovered discrepancies. Megan admitted to taking a pack of paintbrushes, though officers later uncovered evidence suggesting she had taken more. Records indicated that the pair had visited the store the night before, allegedly stealing a black jacket Megan was currently wearing.
You got a shirt underneath that jacket? Face me. From here?
But then I got a replacement.
Are these from here or not? That's what I need you to say. It's either a yes or no.
As officers questioned the suspects, they conducted a thorough search. During this process, they found a suspicious bag in Megan's possession. Upon further inspection, it contained a substance suspected to be methamphetamine. Megan claimed the drugs belonged to her sister, stating she had been trying to dispose of them. Despite her explanation, officers treated the discovery seriously, with possession charges looming large.
You're admitting that you did steal last night. Where's that jacket at? Is it at home?
Yes.
So it's not the jacket you have on? So it's something like that one, but it's not this one.
So once I watch the cameras, this one isn't going to be the one you stole.
Like, it's not this one, but it's the same one.
It's the same kind?
Yes, ma'am.
How do I know that you're being honest? Because you didn't want to be honest about this.
Further review of surveillance footage revealed additional details about the duo's activities. The previous night, Megan and Todd had allegedly stolen tools valued at approximately $70. Employees noted how the pair worked together to conceal their actions, using groundbreaking tactics like clumsily stuffing stolen goods into a backpack.
Give my hand sanitizer. Y'all, the plate's got to be there.
Yeah, I need some of that.
The cameras didn't see me with my eyes last night. Grab it, because right here, nothing. It looks like she's freezing to death.
Yeah. And then she leaves in that jacket, is what you're saying?
Yeah, she put the jacket on while they were over in men's apparel.
When confronted with this evidence, Megan attempted to argue that the jacket she wore wasn't the same one stolen the night before, claiming it was merely similar. However, officers remained skeptical, citing video proof as irrefutable evidence.
Yeah, I see it. I just saw it.
She's got the jacket in her hand right there. She didn't come in with that in her purse. I watched them select that jacket. Huh? Going out. She should have it on. Oh.
Employees continue searching through surveillance footage from the previous night when Megan allegedly appears wearing what looks to be the same jacket.
During questioning, officers explained the consequences of their actions. Both individuals would face misdemeanor charges for shoplifting unless additional evidence surfaced linking them to felony offenses. Megan and Todd were informed they would also be criminally trespassed from all Walmart locations for 2 years.
The officer discovers another suspicious package in Megan's pocket.
Huh?
I really did forget about that completely.
I don't give a hear it now. I really don't. I don't really care. I don't give a...
Before being transported to the station, officers conducted a final search of the couple, and unsurprisingly, they recovered additional items believed to have been stolen during prior visits. Megan continued to deny involvement in some thefts, insisting certain items belonged to others or had been forgotten. Officers documented these statements while preparing paperwork to formalize the charges.
Y'all are going to be criminally... Face the wall. Y'all are going to be criminally trespassed from this Walmart as well, so anytime you come back after today, you will go back to jail.
Store employees go over some paperwork with the suspects.
It doesn't matter if she doesn't know. I have no reason to believe you. See what I'm saying? You're a liar from the jump, you're a liar now.
This is the trespass form stating you can't go into any Walmarts or Sam's Clubs. Go ahead and print and sign. We're putting this as a what?
While reviewing case details, officers discussed whether another individual waiting in the parking lot might have been involved. Though Megan insisted the woman knew nothing, officers expressed doubts, noting inconsistencies in her story. Ultimately, no immediate action was taken against the third party due to lack of concrete evidence.
Megan and Todd were both taken to jail, booked for shoplifting and trespassing from Walmart. Megan was additionally charged with possession of methamphetamine.
By the end of the encounter, Megan and Todd were formally charged with shoplifting and trespassing. Megan faced an additional charge of methamphetamine possession after the substance was confirmed through testing. Both were booked into jail, where they awaited further legal proceedings.